In this video, I want to discuss about the recent India-US 2+2 dialogue and what are the defense partnership deal between the India and US. What is the history of this defense relationship between India and the United States of America since 1990s after the Cold War. Let's look at it. What are the important agreements that recently the India and USA has been involved in the talk of 2+2 dialogue, which is held between the Indian counterparts with the External Affairs Minister and the Defense Minister with the uh, Defense Secretary of State and the US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Mark Esper. And in this 2+2 dialogue of this third edition, they have signed an important and the last step of the last step in the defense cooperation, that is the BECA, stands for Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement between the India and the US for sharing of the geospatial data, and this helps in the identifying accurately pinpoint position of the different for the military purposes, for the different missiles and different hardwares involved in the missile launching and so on. So all these are very helpful in this technology of the BECA, where geospatial data is shared. This is all about the BECA. And what are the previous agreements signed between the India and USA are? Let's discuss one another in a hierarchy manner. At first, in 2002, there was a signing of GSO MIA, which stand for GSO MIA stand for General Security. This is the General Security of Military Information Agreement. General Security of Military Information Agreement. This was the first defense deal signed between the India and the USA in 2002. General Security of Military Information Agreement. And what is the second means? In 2009, it was signed EUMA, stands for End Use Monitoring Agreement. But it would rather drag the agreement to jeopard India's strategic autonomy in the world. And later, however, the military exercises with the US expanded both in the scale and complexity in such a situations. And what is the third agreement signed between the India and USA is LEMA, stands for Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Agreement. Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Agreement, which is related to the logistic support concluded, which is the followed by it was concluded for the third memorandum. And what is the fourth agreement signed is COMCASA, which stands for Communications Compatibility and Security Agreement. Communication Compatibility and Security Agreement, which was signed in 2018, which was the first signed between first edition of the 2+2 dialogue. Here, where in 2008, the first 2+2 dialogue has been initiated. And now it is the third edition in 2020, second edition in 2019, and now 2020, a landmark signing takes place between India and USA, that is the BECA, Basic Exchange Agreement, Cooperation Agreement, Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement. These are the major defense agreements signed between the India and the USA. Let's look into the other things. A long road that takes India-USA relations. What are the history of the India-USA relations? It is so many ups and downs in the modest steps. During the end of the Cold War, our relationship starts with the first in 1991 with the Kicklighter proposals. What is this all about? Kicklighter proposals. Kicklighter general, he is the lieutenant general of the army commander responsible for the US Pacific Command. On his name, the Kicklighter proposal has been made. It suggested establishing contacts between the three services. That means three services: Army, Navy, and the Air Force. Contacts between the Indian and the American three services has been established to promote exchanges and explore some areas of the cooperation. That is the first thing of the India-USA relation after the Cold War. And later, a minute was signed. That is the an agreed minute on defense cooperation. Minute is nothing but an agreement that is signed in this between the India and USA for the purpose of the defense cooperation, which was concluded in 1995. This was the second thing. In 1995, an agreed minute on defense cooperation was signed. And first thing, what they did means the cooperation, the contact between the three services. And second thing is defense cooperation in 1995. This dialogue was at the defense secretary level, occurs at the defense secretary level, not the minister level group, for the setting up of a technology group. Here, with the signing of the defense cooperation, a technology group was set by the defense secretaries for cooperation in these regions. And what is the third thing? At the end of the Cold War, it India created opening up overhang of the nuclear issue. This cast a shadow on the talks of the India and USA and show a little appreciation in the relations. India overtook a series of nuclear tests in 1998, and thus the US angrily imposes an economic sanctions on the India. Due to this nuclear issues, the ties between the India and USA have become weakened, and leading to the international decommission of the campaign, and an intense engagement following 18 rounds of talks between the external affairs ministers. 18 rounds of talks has been taken place between the external minister, then external minister Jaswant Singh of India, and US Deputy Secretary of the state, that is Strobe Talbot, spanning 2 years. In a span of 2 years, 18 rounds of talks has been taken place between the both external affairs ministers, which result in 2005 gradually lifting of the imposed sanctions on India. The sanctions first imposed due to the nuclear tests which is conducted by the India in 1998. From 1998 to 2005, it was in the shadow cast of the relations of the India and USA due to the 18 rounds of talks between the external affairs ministers taken place, resulted in the lifting of the sanctions of the USA against the India. And in 2005, a 10-year framework for defense relationship has been established. In 2005, a 10-year framework of defense relationship has been established by a joint declaration of defense cooperation. Due to this, after this 10-year framework, in 2013, a joint declaration on defense cooperation has been signed in 2013. In 2013, a joint declaration on the, this is the first major signing of an agreement, that is joint declaration on defense cooperation in 2013. And later, the framework agreement has been outdated in 2015 for the 10 years. That means 2005 to 2015. That's why in 2015, they agreed to renew the framework for another 10 years. That means another decade. The framework laid out institutional mechanism in the areas of the cooperation. What is the institutional mechanism here? What are the areas? Means joint exercises, intelligence exchanges, and joint training for multinational cooperation in the helping of the disaster relief and humanitarian assistance and technology transfer and sharing of non-proliferation best practices. And initially, due to the nuclear test by India, the relationship between the India and USA has been slowed in 2000, in the decade of the 2000s up to the 2008. Uh, in the 2008, where the India and USA signed India-US civil nuclear deal, which is a high-level kick movement for the both countries in this relationship. There was other factors which have played in this way. What are the other factors means, uh, coming to the India USA trade, it is it see an annual growth rate of over 7% here. Annual growth of 7% registered in the Indian economy for the opening up of the Indian economy gradually. And bilateral trade services in the goods and services was almost $20 billion in the year 2000, and it is now exceeded to the $140 billion per year in 2018. That means a almost a 11-fold increase in the trade between the India and USA from $20 billion to the $140 billion. And coming to the a million, sorry, there are 4 million strong Indian diaspora present in India, present in USA, determining the political age and its impact can be seen in the bipartisan composition of the House, which is the who composed the Senate Friends of the Indian Group. From less than, in coming to the defense deals, it started from less than $400 million of defense acquisitions in 2005, and now the US has signed a defense contract of at least $18 billion. This much improvement has been seen. That means a 17 times increase in the defense cooperation. And bipartisan consensus. The bipartisan consensus support steady growth in the India-USA ties. Uh, the first baby steps has been started with the Lighter proposals in the 1991 after the Cold War. Then in the Bush administration, P.V. Narasimha Rao led Congress of India has been signed in this area. And following the nuclear tests of India has somewhat seen an behind movements of the India and USA. And later, when the Atal Bihari Vajpayee president and the Bill Clinton, the visit of the Bill Clinton taking place of the US president come to India after 22 years after the Jimmy Carter's visit in 1978. And this saw an shifting of the estranged democracy to the natural allies of the relationship. In the Manmohan Singh government, it carried against the Republican Bush administration. In this perspective, heavy political lifting has been concluded in the historical deal of 2008, that is the India-US civil nuclear deal, removing the biggest legacy obstacle between the India-USA relationship. The biggest push has come with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi overcoming the hesitations of the history and making it way forward the relationship for first with a democratic Obama administration, and announcing a joint strategic vision for the Asia Pacific and Indian Ocean region. In 2015, under the Modi government ambitious plan, the India USA has signed a joint strategic vision for Asia Pacific and Indian Ocean region signed in 2015, followed by elevating India USA strategic commercial dialogue, which was launched in 2009 and first round held 2010, and hence achieved in 2015 regions into the 2+2 dialogue. This led to the formation of the 2+2 dialogue in 2018, resulting in the new heights of the bilateral relationship. And in 2008, comprehensive global strategic partners has been become. The USA and India finally in 2018 with the 2+2 dialogues between the countries, the India-USA has become comprehensive global strategic partnership under the Modi government. And we are all discussing about the, we are all also discussed about the agreement signed recently into 2020. 1 week before, the Becca agreement has been signed, and in first starting in 2002, GSOMIA, that is General Security of Military Information Agreement has been signed, and later End Use Monitoring Agreement has been signed in 2009, and later LEMO was signed in 2016, which supports logistic support. That means stands for Logistic Exchanges Memorandum of Agreement. And in 2018, in the first 2+2 dialogue, the COMCOSA agreement has been signed. Stands for Communication Compatibility and Security Agreement, which was signed in almost 100 countries with the USA equivalent agreements. Almost the world. The France also signed this COMCOSA. And what are the labels breaking away means? There is a labeling of the at first from the Jawaharlal Nehru it laid foundation India as a non-alignment country, and now it shows some of the alignment towards the some nations for some for the countering of the China factor. Some shift has been taken place. This shows a labeling of the partition role of the Indian foreign policy, and this is not fully partition. It is our defense agreement. That's why there is showing of the major shift towards the foreign policy. And latestly in the after the 2017, as it was India 2016 uniquely formalized a National Defense Authorization Act in 2017, which led to the formation of India as a export control regime in the groups of Australian Group and Missile Technology Control Regime, MTCR, and Wassenaar Arrangement. And there was also we are trying for the a membership in the nuclear supply groups, that is the NSG, which was blocked by the China, spuriously linking it to the Pakistan factor in this area. And in 2018, India placed in category 1 of the STA of the USA, that means strategic trade authorization for a country. And in every relationship, there is a push factor and a pull factor taking any country in the bilateral relations. And an alignment of the two is called convergence of the interest. When an alignment takes place, there is convergence of the interest between the two countries. And idea matures, timing is right. And after all, the Quad has been formed, which was first mooted in 2007, and now it has been in a mature state. And India was invited in Tokyo for the first time as to attend the Five Eyes. What are the Five Eyes means? It is a signals intelligence grouping set up in 1941, consisting of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the UK and USA. These are the members of the Five Eyes. And the policy debate in India is often catch in labels with the Prime Minister Nehru's non-alignment policy, which is the guiding principle of the India foreign policy, designated to expand India's diplomatic space in such a direction. Yet in 1971, Cold War directly impinged on the India's national security. We show in that time also non-aligned India balanced the threat by signing the some treaties such as Treaty of Peace and Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation between the government of India and the USSR, then USSR, and the India. And however, during 1970s and 1980s, it often hijacked by the non-aligned movement, trying up policy in ideological knots during 1970s and 1980s. Such become hold of the label even after the Cold War. India defined its strategic autonomy as a non-alignment 2.0. And India's strategic community needs to appreciate that policies cannot become prisoners of the labels. Ultimately, the policy objective has enhanced India's strategic space and capability in this way. The real symbolism of in-person meeting in the India. This all about the India-USA relations discussed in this article.